My ring light is broken. Yo, this is sad. My ring light is currently broken, so no light, no light, you know what I mean, at the end of the tunnel. But guess where there is a light? There is a light at the end of this dark, bad game for Indiana. So as it says on the thumbnail, should you be worried? Should we as Indiana fans be worried? Should maybe let's say people who are supporting Indiana from afar, right? Other fan bases are jumping on, the hype train. Should you be worried that Indiana lost one? I'm sorry, not even lost. Do you notice how I just said Indiana lost? Because of how close that was to a loss. That's how long it's been since Indiana's lost. Guys, should you be worried that Indiana played one bad game and played 9 great ones? No. So, for the uninitiated with good football, like many Indiana fans, especially if you've been an Indiana and Indianapolis Colts fan for long enough, you probably haven't seen good football. So let me just put you on real quick to what happens with good football teams. How does Luke know? Because he watches all games. So whenever a team is looking forward to another game, it will play bad. Ohio State usually plays a Rutgers or a Washington, not a Washington, or a plays Rutgers or Minnesota or something before they play Michigan at the end of the year, right? For a little relaxed game. That's why they're playing Indiana, because they thought Indiana was going to be bad. Anyway, they play that for a little relaxed game, but they always look ahead to Michigan. So what Indiana was doing was playing hard early on first half, right? And then saying, you know what, we got to prepare for Ohio State. We're cool. No. Right? So Indiana skates by with a win. But when you're able to win those trap games, that's what it is, by the way. A Michigan team who's struggling, not playing very good, looking for everything to get better. That's a trap game. And when you're able to win that trap game and have a bye week following it, oh boy, are we in for the game of the year. I do think Ohio State, Oregon could have been game of the year. Maybe you think Georgia, Alabama. But this has the same stakes. It's going to be number 2, number 6 in the Big Ten, fighting to go to the Big Ten championship. If Indiana wins this game, they go to the Big Ten championship. No matter what, guys. They could lose to Purdue in the Big Ten championship. First time in my lifetime. First time in many of your guys' lifetimes. If they lose and still beat Purdue, they're in the playoff. That win against Michigan meant so much, and that's why they were all probably so nervous. Looking ahead, first 10-win season in history. You think the players don't know how much this matters to the fans? How much this matters to the state right now? They do. So there was a lot of pressure put on these Indiana players, and they still pulled through. So what I tell you right now is this. If you want to be worried, if you want to be a little worrywart, go ahead until next Saturday. Okay? Till Saturday. Then when you're watching football, watching undefeated teams lose, watching teams with 1 loss lose, think to yourself about how many losses the Hoosiers have. Then for the next 6 days before that Saturday, get excited, because I am saying right now, 13 days before the game, that the Indiana football Hoosiers are going to beat Ohio State in Columbus. So sure, be worried right now. But then the next 7 days, get excited, because you're about to see history be made. Hoosiers.